Hello you fans, Matt Durant here, and welcome to a TCG deck profile for Galaxy. Now it's not the best build at the present moment. I was going to upload it, make it yesterday, do this deck profile yesterday, but had problems when I playtested it again, and then tried to make it, flip it around, make different changes, make it smaller, add trade-ins or stuff like that, and it just did not work. But then went back to this and it worked fine. Probably the way I was playing it, I was very tight at that time. So yeah, this is the deck list I'm going to be using for probably next week and a half or so, or next couple of duels at least. Probably feel like a week and a half. But yeah, hopefully it does decently well. It's not going to be something. Galaxy is never going to be strong enough to take on the meta to the point that they'll be destroying Necros, destroying Burning Abyss. But they should just give them a run for their money at least. Give them something rogue that they're not going to expect. Although there's quite a typical players in here anyway. So I'm just going to go straight into the deck list and have more or less unlimited time on this because I've got the Bandicam license on this. So yeah, hopefully not going to be as rushed for time. So first, starting with Galaxy Serpent, running one of these, access to tuning. I'm not using Leo in this build. It's a possibility, which is the level 10 Keeper of the Sacred Tree. Got a bit hyped. It's one of the higher value rares in the game right now. But yeah, Galaxy Serpent will be used probably synchro with Galaxy Wizard or Photon Thrasher or Photon Crusher. Maybe add a level 7 in for a Galaxy Soldier for Yati. But to synchro Shokin Mephis Horus, which can negate cards negate effects on the field permanently, which I like very much. I'm also running it because it's one of the 3 targets I run for number 95 Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter for its banishing effect. Not for its other effects, just the banishing effect. If I have this, and this still in my deck, bringing out that will banish 3 cards to your opponent's graveyard and mill these 3. So then you can have access to them later if you really need to. Okay, on to next is triple Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Tried it at 2, it wasn't working. Tried it with trade-ins, it just didn't draw the trade-ins fast enough. So I'm still going to keep it at 3 because I still have triple Galaxy Cloud Dragon. But I do love this card. It's one of the best ones, best of the actual Eyes Dragon ones that are not in the extra deck. Obviously, it's still about the region of Odd Eyes Pendulum, but not on the wavelength of Odd Eyes Absolute or Odd Eyes Rebellion if you actually get to pull off its effects. But yeah, Odd Eye Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon can stop exceeds because it makes them detach their exceeds because it banishes that exceed monster when it battles it, and that means they won't be able to reattach him. So it's good there. It's anti-exceed in that sense. Also protects itself from other things like that would destroy it because you can banish it and just negate that effect, negate that attack. Next, triple Galaxy Knight to summon out Galaxy Photon, also a target for Galaxy Expedition, which I'll go into later. You have to normal summon it to gain this effect, but you do not have to tribute for it as long as you can draw another Photon card or another Galaxy card. Next, triple Galaxy Soldier, one of the cards that's made this deck so possible now, made it amazing. Galaxy Soldier is amazing. It's also a great card for the Cyber deck. But Galaxy Soldier, by sending one other light monster from your hand, you can special summon it and then add another Galaxy monster from your deck. Like you could go Galaxy Soldier, special summon that, you could go then add another Galaxy Soldier to go into a rank 5 play, or you could even add like something like Galaxy Cloud Dragon and then normal summon that, special summon a Galaxy Photon, or get a Galaxy Wizard, use that to tribute itself to add a Galaxy Expedition to special summon Galaxy Photon, further deck milling in that sense. So yeah, this is quite a lot of things. Or you could even add Galaxy Serpent for a level 7 play, so level 7 synchro play. So yeah, there's a lot of possibilities you can do with this, which just makes it so much better. Next, triple photon thrasher, one of the older ones, using this mainly to bring out Galaxion, although it's not very common in this deck that you'll bring out Galaxion, but you never know, you may open up with these two in your hand. You don't really need to search them because I don't really want to have them in my hand. It's just also giving the target for Galaxy Soldier's effect. Also, you can special summon that out, then normal summon Galaxy Knight, because you'll be able to normal summon without tribute, because you have a Photon or a Galaxy monster, and you didn't waste it. You waste your normal summon with this card. It's also a 21 beta if you don't have anything else. Next, one Photon Crusher to partner up with a Photon Thrasher. Just a decent attacker, but probably just get discarded by Galaxy Soldier if I don't have a Photon Thrasher. Next, Triple Wizard, essential in Galaxy builds nowadays because this is your searcher. It can increase its level to 4 until the end phase, so it makes easy rank 8 plays. And second is other effects, which is tributing itself to add a Galaxy card from your deck. It doesn't have to be a monster, it can also be a spell or trap. And there's a lot of possibilities. You can add any of these monsters except from Photon Thrasher or Photon Crusher. You can add Galaxy Expedition or Galaxy Zero. Galaxy Expedition and Galaxy Zero being more common choices if you're going for spells, although there's not anything else. But never mind that. But yes, gives you a lot of access to your arsenal, if you will, depending on what you have in your hand or on the field at the moment. Next is Galaxy Eyes Cloud Dragon. Cloud Dragon not got space in it, that hasn't been updated on Salvation. This one, you can tribute this monster on your field to special summon a Galaxy Eyes from your hand or graveyard, meaning Levalvar Chain to send a Galaxy Eyes is another common option, although originally was for Galaxy Knight, but you can do it through Cloud Dragon. Or you can add a Cloud Dragon through Galaxy Soldier and then normal summon it and then tribute it, special summon out Galaxy Photon. And whilst in your graveyard, you can target a Galaxy Eyes monster you control and attach it as an Exceed material for that. Only applicable for maybe these ones, these guys here. But that gives you, that re-adds lost materials that you would use on their effects, making number 1 of 7. Again, it gains basically, it'd have about 3 materials in this sense with Cloud Dragon. But you can only use that effect once per duel. The other effects you can use once per turn. Next, Regigai, typical Ring of Destruction and Solemn Warning. I'm going more to Solemn Warning now than Compulsor or Bottomless, because negating their summonings is a bit better than anything else. Just to make sure they don't have their effects off, except for the ones that get their effects from being destroyed by a card effect. No Vanity in this build. I was going to use it, but it may just slow it down too much because there's so much special summoning. Next, Photon Sanctuary, 2 of these to allow summoning of Galaxy Photon, or easy summoning of Galaxy Knight. Or you can't use it as a synchro material, that is a problem, so you can't use it for Galaxy Serpent. You can use it mainly just for the Galaxy cards here. Then 1/7 one, if you're lucky to draw it, really hard to draw, to be honest, sometimes. And if you have it open, I've been on AI duels, I've been opening up with it in my opening hand. It's just so annoying. Why do I draw you in my opening hand? But yeah, this is the only way I'm going to get into Chaos. Chaos 107, which is Neo Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, one of the best arts from the Galaxy Sect. Amazing in Ultimate Rare, you really should check it out in Ultimate Rare. But I'll go through that card later. Then you got Galaxy Expedition, using 3 now in this build. Originally when I started building galaxies without all this galaxy support we got through World Superstars, I was only using 2 Galaxy Expedition because I didn't have that many targets. Now you have 9 targets. 3 Galaxy Eyes Photon, 3 Galaxy Knight, and 3 Galaxy Soldier. So you can go out for an instant rank 5 play or an instant rank 8 play. And also, well, actually 12 targets. Galaxy Wizard can level it up itself, and then you can go in for another rank 8 play with that. So a lot of targets in your deck, so definitely needed at 3. Next, I'm using 2 Photon Stream of Destruction. I really like this card. It's basically a free banishment, and if you actually control Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, you can use it during your opponent's turn to really fuck up their plays. But if you don't, you have to use it on your turn. But you can use it with just having Galaxy Eyes Cloud Dragon on your field. So that does give it a bit more accessibility. Only using 2, originally using 3, but it was a bit cloggy at 3, so I'm using it at 2. You can also use it with these Galaxy Eyes Exceed monsters. So yeah, triple Galaxy Zero. I may take one out, but I'm not sure. It's basically the monster reborn, but it negates their effects and it cannot attack. When this card would be destroyed during the battle phase, you can. When the monster would be destroyed during the battle phase, you can destroy this card instead. When this card leaves the field, the equipped monster's attack becomes 0, but it regains its effect. So then you can replenish Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon that you summon that way. Although sometimes it's probably just going to get bounced back or something like that. Although you can bounce it back with your own Melodious for further reuse of it, which is always nice. Oh yeah, I didn't go through this. Excel Light as well. This is another option. Originally I wasn't too sure of this card because it just didn't give me enough plays. But Excel Light, you could special summon out Galaxy Wizard. Use Galaxy Wizard's effect to tribute yourself to add Galaxy Soldier. And then if you have enough light monsters in your hand, you can go for an instant rank 5 play that way. Or you can add Galaxy Cloud Dragon. That wouldn't actually no, not Galaxy Cloud Dragon. Probably go for the other option was Galaxy Zero when tributing Galaxy Wizard to resurrect one of your deceased Galaxy monsters or Photon monsters. So yeah, there is some playability in that, but you can only summon. You cannot normal summon or set during the turn you activate this effect. And you have to control no monsters to activate it too. And it can only be level 4 or lower. So you can actually summon out Galaxy Cloud and tribute it to special summon Galaxy Photon. I forgot about that play. Onto traps. Tachyon Chaos Hole. I love this trap card. Although doesn't get so much play. When a Galaxy Exceed monster is destroyed by attacking monster or opponent's card effect, you can destroy as many face-up cards your opponent controls as possible. So you can't destroy Window, unfortunately. And then you can banish them, which is always fun. And then afterwards, while this is in your graveyard during your draw phase, instead of conducting your normal draw, you can banish this card and tag one Galaxy Exceed monster in your graveyard and special summon it, giving access for a number 95 play. So yeah, it's another Monster Reborn, a very delayed one and very specific, but Monster Reborn nonetheless. Next is Ring of Destruction, as you know. And the final one I want to talk about is Tachyon Transmigration. I just love this card. Although it's a bit cloggy at 3, I just don't want to take one of them out. It negates everything. Well, it hasn't been updated, but negates everything that's before it in the chain. So counter traps afterwards that negate this would actually negate it, but that's why they changed it in TCG. But this is just amazing. You can negate cards and then they shuffle it back. So a bit like a wire slap in that sense, but you require a Galaxy Eyes card monster on your field. So you can use it with Galaxy Eyes Cloud Dragon or Galaxy Eyes Photon or one of the Galaxy Eyes Exceeds. But the other thing is, it's not applicable in this format because of Mind Drain, but Mind Crush. But if MST becomes another restapled again, making its appearance as going to be free in every deck, this may be better, maybe a good card to keep in your hand, because if you have a Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, you can activate it from your hand, which I just adore. They won't expect it unless they've actually got it as a Galaxy deck with that card in it, but it's just so amazing, negating their effects and then shuffling them back if they're not designated from the graveyard. So you can't shuffle back an MST or something like that, but you can shuffle back monsters like Denairball, stuff like that. Stuff in that sense can be negated. It can also negate or it could negate Briar, but mainly could do for Trish. So yeah, that's the main monster deck. Extra deck is Memphis Horus for the Synchro plays, but you can also add in Leo, Keeper of the Secret Tree, or Yazzie, which is our level 7. For the rank 4s, we've got Lavalval Chain to mill Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, no Exciton Knight, Castel, and no 101. I don't think I'm using 101 in this one. If I have to take out a rank 4, I usually take out 101 over Castel and Exciton because they have so much variance. I guess that's the third best rank 4 in comparison to Castel and Exciton. So yeah, Castel and Exciton are staples in any deck that can bring out rank 4s. Starliege Palidynamo is another one. It's only started using this card. It is quite good. Requires 2 level 4 light monsters and can decrease the opponent's monster's attack to 0, and its effects will then become negated. Once during your turn, you have to attach 2 Exceed materials, and if this card is destroyed by opponent's card, you get to draw 1 card, so a bit like of a mathematician sense there. And then Galaxion, the mirror of it, which you can detach 2 materials to summon out your Galaxy Eyes from your deck. But the downside is it requires 2 photons, that's why I have to keep these 2 in to allow that play to happen. Final rank 4 is Queen Dragon Dejin, which allows to special summon dragons from your graveyard. It cannot attack and its effects negated, but it's going for rank 8 play, so that's nice. And then onto rank 5, which you can get with Galaxy Soldier. I didn't put many rank 5. I've only put 1 rank 5 into this because there's not much space with rank 4s, rank 8s, and above. So 1 Stellar Palladius. You don't really need to go into anything else, to be honest. And that really can detach your Galaxy 0 back to your hand, or just start clearing their field. And then you can overlay it for Constellar Telemea 7. You could put Gaia Drake into here instead, but I just think M7 with its re-adding the monster to the hand is a lot better. Then into rank 8s, the 3 Galaxy cards I use as rank 8s, 162 and 2 107. I prefer 107 over 62 because that negates effects and that only increases attack. It can resurrect itself, but that's a bit... doesn't always happen. And the final one with that rank 8 will be Felgram to protect itself and stuff like Trishula, as it's an amazing Exceed anyway. And the final 2 are number 95, which can overlay onto a Galaxy Exceed monster, just without a rank up magic card, and then you can banish cards from your... You can send your cards, 3 different named dragons, which is Galaxy Serpent, Galaxy Eyes Photon, and Galaxy Cloud Dragon. To banish, they have to banish 3 monsters from their deck, which is very, very powerful. Unless you're going against Ritual Beasts. And also you can detach 1 Exceed material from this, and it can attack 2 monsters this turn. With 4,000 attack, that could be amazing. And the final one, C17 to go with 7th one. This, you can detach 1 Exceed material from this card. Until the end of this turn, negate all effects of author face-up cards currently on the field. Also, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects on the field. So he just shuts down the whole field with 4,500 attack. That's amazing. And with 107 as Exceed material, you can activate the following effect. You contribute 2 monsters, and this can make 3 attacks during each battle phase during this turn. So yeah, 3 attacks with a 4,500 beta. Pretty amazing. Okay, so that's mainly the deck profile here. There's 3 cards I haven't put in. I just put it at the bottom just to show you. Honest, I will be using in this build. It became a bit cloggy, just never had a chance to really use it. I would use it in the side deck though, for stuff that's going to overcome your monsters. So yeah, there's that. And then the 2 cards that are not in the TCG right now, Galaxy Cyclo, which can be searched by Galaxy Wizard. So that's the MST for the deck, destroying set cards and destroying face-up sets by banishing itself. So yeah, that's an amazing card. We're getting that in May, so look out for that. And Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon, which I would love to use in this deck because you can overlay it in the sense of 95, but not unfortunately we can't. You can target 2 equip cards, attach them as exceed materials. Unlikely going to be using that, because you got to activate the effect when you have Galaxy Zero attached to it. But the main effect that people love it for is once per turn, you can detach 1 exceed material from this and target 1 face-up card the opponent controls and destroy it, and then they would overlay into 95 and the original 95 Dark Matter Rulers deck. So that's what people originally loved it. But it's still an amazing card here, and with 4,000 attack, that's hard to beat. But as I said, we haven't got it in TCG. I don't know when we're going to get it at all, because I think it was a promo. So probably 2 years later, knowing our luck. So thank you very much for listening. If you've made it through all that, 20 minutes or so. And my voice is really hurting. So if you have any changes you'd like to make to this deck and you think it would be more applicable, not an artifact engine. I don't like the artifact engine, to be honest. I want it to be more pure Galaxy than anything else. So please leave those comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Please thumbs up if you also enjoyed it. Matt Durant, signing out.